So here we go. Today, my friend Ely Cassis has been telling me that he's got this Urza deck and that I should try it. And he sent me a copy of it, and I kind of ignored him. And then as I was going through the Modern League, here it is, this brew of his. And it's a typical Ely deck in that on the surface it does nothing, but it's very powerful. I imagine it's going to be very powerful. We're going to give it a run through. We're going to give it a good old run through, and we'll see if we like it. We'll see what we want to change about it. It is the Urza Saga deck, so we're looking at it, you know, it's an Urza Saga deck. Let me just copy this. So, the Stream Decker is down right now. So, it's an Ely list, which means that it's probably going to be a little unrefined, but Emry's a very good card. Gilded Goose makes artifacts. You know, Whir is crazy. Sword of the Meek, Thopter Foundry is very powerful with Urza. You just go infinite. Should be an interesting little brew here. There's one Hallowed Fountain that produces the mana for this. Should this be running Ledger Shredder? I don't know. Who the fuck knows? I'll tell you after we play a couple of games. I'll tell you after we play a few games. But basically, Urza's a broken card. This is the first Urza Saga deck that I've seen in a long time that isn't playing Shadowsphere. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Ceremonious Rejection, huh? Interesting sideboard card. Why are you playing this? To get to Tron, I guess. Excuse me. Wear Terror, Flush of Storm, Alpine Moon. Alright, let's give it a go. We'll keep this. His hand does nothing. What I kind of expect the deck to do. Nothing. Hierarch. Well, we get to kill the Hierarch. Let's think. Pay 2 life, yes. Kill that. This is kind of awkward. I guess I'm going to play Bauble, but I'm not going to use it to save it for the Whir. Very high. They're very high. Like these limited things are filling up like crazy. This one is in 9 hours. Is one person left in 9 hours. If you like, you know, like these things are all gonna fill. Cause it's free for grinders. This is at 127. There's one spot left for this. Right? Like think 1 day, 5 hours. Like just think if you're a Moto grinder and you have 1 million play points, right? Then they're just free to enter and they just hand you things of Modern Horizons 2. Any tips on Modern Horizons 2 sealed? Play your rares and don't be afraid to splash. Don't be afraid to go crazy. The mana in that format is wild. The mana in that format is really wild, so I guess we can get a breeding pool here. Play the Gilded Goose. Play the Spellbomb. We're not really doing much Saga stuff. Breeding pool? Yeah, breeding pool. Play Gilded Goose. We could maybe play the Saga here for tokens, but I'm kind of curious as to what we can Whir for. Oh, gross. They changed the food token. The birdie makes different food. Look at that. The bird makes different food. It looks different. Oop. Monetizes Commander Legends bird food. Gross. Burnt Bison giving out a tier 1 sub to Pikes. And thank you. Yeah, if you are trying to get your limited token, you should enter all of these. Because this one's going to fill up right now. This is 1 day away, and it's already almost full. Okay, so it looks like they're Bant control. So we'll play the Saga. And then we'll Whir of Invention at the end of their turn. We'll Whir for Thopters. 1 blue, blue, blue. 1, 2, 3. Skyclave. What the fuck is Skyclave gonna hit? What the fuck is Skyclave gonna hit? The birdie? Hopefully they don't have Ephemerate. If they have Ephemerate, this would be kind of a blowout. But, I mean, who the hell cares? Alright, so let's go blue. Sack the food token. We'll let this resolve. And then we'll go blue, blue. And then we'll go blue, blue, Whir. I guess we could do it for X is 2, and we can hold up an activation, so even if they blink it. Done. We'll get Thopter Foundry. Thopter Foundry. And opponent's probably like, what the fuck is this? Okay. So now we have Urza's Saga token. Now we could start making giant sagas. And if they ever go to kill this, we could just sack it. This is a deck we're playing right now. The Stream Decker is not working, but that's the list we're playing. So they could have Ephemerate here. They could go to Ephemerate this. Looks like they do have Ephemerate. Adorable. Nothing we can really do about it. We do get a free little 1/1. And they'll hit the Thopter Foundry, but we could sack it in response. Make ourselves a little Thopter. Alright. Pay 1. Sacrifice. Yes. But, I mean, now we're going to be able to make giant Urza Saga tokens. I don't know what they're up to. It looks like just some kind of Bant weird deck. Okay, we'll just play this land. We'll attack for 1 with our Thopter. Okay. We have Rebuke up. If they go to hit one of these, we'll just... okay. If they go to hit our Spellbomb or something, we'll just draw a card with it. They're going to hit the Spellbomb. Okay, we will draw a card. Emry. Ooh, that's kind of cool. We don't have Rebuke plus make guys up. Soul Herder. Alright, so they get to blink this at the end of step. But this is non-token. This is specifically non-token. We should probably counter this because they have no cards in hand. But I really wanted to start making tokens. Yeah, they do get to blink every turn. But this is specifically non-token. So they'll blink after the Urza Saga. The only thing they can hit is the Urza Saga here. The only thing they can hit is the Mishra's Bauble, I mean to say. So they'll go after... Alright, so we're gonna look at our... You know, it doesn't matter, we'll look at what they're drawing. They're drawing a Misty Rainforest. Okay. So now we're gonna go... We need to get all our colors, I think. We get this, pay 2. Then we'll make a Saga token. This is the list we're playing. It's the Ely Cassis list. So we're gonna draw. Okay. I think we make. A person here. Oh, I shouldn't have tapped the red. That was a mistake. Because now I can't replay the Wrenn. But it's okay. Alright, what do we got here? We got another Aether Spellbomb. We'll just get another Aether Spellbomb. Then we can play... Oh, jeez, this is kind of complicated. I should have left this up, attacked with everything. If they would have blocked, ping them with Wrenn. Or I should have left up green-red, played Wrenn, returned the Urza Saga. I fucked this hand up. But this is actually okay, because we get to play Otawara, we get to play Emry. And we get to hold this up to bounce this when they go to do stuff. They only have one card in hands. What's up? Does Ely stream at all? No. He basically was streaming for a while, but he decided to have a wife and kids instead. A loser. And happily married with a wife and kid. What a loser, right? No, he was streaming on Twitch for a while. But, you know, he chose to have a family, and you can't really do both. I mean, some people can, but, you know, he's just starting off with his family. Yeah, ew, happiness. Yeah. So he was, like, big into streaming for a while, but then, you know, he works really hard during the day, so he couldn't really balance it all out. Here is the deck list. Stream Decker's not working, so I have to use the list. He told me about this list, and I was just like, nah, I don't care, you know? And then... Alright, so when they go to blink the Skyclave, we'll just unsummon it. They could be sitting on Urza, or they could be sitting on Collected Company. We do have Rebuke here. If they cast anything crazy. But we'll see what they do. Basically, the Soul Herder blinks here, gets the Emry. We really don't even really care about that. It kind of just makes a 3/3 for us. What the hell's this? What on earth is this? We're countering it, whatever it is. Time Warp? Oh, absolutely not. 1, 2, 3. Opponent's deck is fancy. Okay, so they will get to get Emry here. It's kind of annoying. But what can you do? Yeah, opponent is lost in the sauce. I mean, I imagine if you have... So just pretend this is a Eternal Witness, and then this is a Time Warp. So that's what they're trying to do, is like Eternal Witness Time Warp shenanigans. I get it. Alright, so... What do we do? We could play Gilded Goose, grow these to 5/5s. Unsummon this. I think there's a way we can kill them. We play Gilded Goose, make them 5/5s. Unsummon this. These are 4s. Attack. They have to block here. They take 3 damage. They take 4, 6 damage. That's not enough damage. But then we have a Wrenn and 6. Yeah, alright. Gilded Goose. Make it a poop. Make a poop. Unsummon Soul Herder. Unsummon Soul Herder. Alright, begin combat. Begin combat. Attack. Then we play Boseiju and give him the bad touch with Wrenn. I did see the deck list that our opponent's playing in the league dump. I'm pretty sure it's on here. There's like a Bant Blink right here. I think this is the list that our opponent's playing. I saw it. No, it's not this, but this is a different version of it. Alright, so that thing dies. We get a thing back. And then we'll go Boseiju, Wrenn and 6. Ping. Alright. So now we go Wrenn and 6. Ely, what's up? What up, buddy? You recognize this list? What's up? What's up, Lesnar? Yeah. What do you think here? We want the Unholy Heat for sure. Ha! We shouldn't do that. I'm not smart enough to be on a smart TV. Yeah. He doesn't have time for streaming. He leaves up to the... So we're playing some kind of Time Walk deck. Just a loopy, infinite turnsy type thing. I kind of want Chalice on 1 for Ephemerate, but at the same time, that stops too much of our stuff. So I'd imagine this is just for Living End. I kind of don't want too many things to get wrecked by Ephemerate. I think I'm going to cut the Ensnaring Bridge. If they are running around with Ephemerates and Skyclaves... Does it 2 guests? No, you're you could play. You're always welcome. I don't know how to set it up. I really have no idea how to set up the guest thing, so that's the only reason I don't do it. I think I just bring in Heat. Well, how would you board here, Ely? I have no idea how to set it up so that they would be able to hear you. That's why I haven't done any collaboration stuff, because I just have no idea how to do it. I wish I was kidding, but I'm not. I don't want to mess around with OBS. To put another thing, board in disputes. Probably can cut engineered explosives. I'll cut these. Maybe this will be pretty useful if they have 3s. Take out the Thopter combo. Lunatic. I need one more. Do I keep the bridge in? Take out Whir. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. Ely just plays this shit at a different level. What am I bringing in then? He's good here. I need 2. took out Whir. They're out. I'm at 82. Bridge is garbage. Well, you told me to take out a bunch of cards, but you didn't tell me what to put in. I need 3. Oh well. Looks like we don't need a sideboard. You told me to take out all these cards, but I only brought in 3. I sided out 6, so we'll the deck's a work of art, so we don't need to mess with art, you know. If you deface the value of art, the art value of that art goes down. Yeah, exactly. Deck is perfect. No need to sideboard. Veil is good too. Yeah, probably should. All right, so what we should have done, brought in Veil, Heat, Dispute, taken out 2 Whirs, and the combo. A little not gonna cut it this hand. All right, this we can keep. Put back Urza. Always ready to sign, never have a pen. Okay, so I think I'm gonna play this first, so I could play this. We'll see what we draw. We do Emry. So we play the Soul Guide Lantern. Let's get Ely on. I really don't know how. Are you free, Ely? What are you up to? We go Wrenn and Six. We could play the Soul Guide, or we could just play the Ketria. The Soul Guide works better with Emry versus Wrenn. We don't really have anything for Wrenn, so I think I'm just gonna gamble, and I'm gonna play the Soul Guide face up, and then try for another untapped land to Emry next turn, because the Wrenn doesn't really have. This is a gamble, obviously, but we'll see. Surrounded by children. Well, I have the brain of a child, so it's about the same. Need to schedule it. Dope guest appearance. Well, you've been telling me about this deck for a long time. Yeah. The children. He did tell me about this deck, and I kind of ignored him, and then I saw it in the dumps, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta play this. Alright, what are they gonna do at 2 here? Well, alright, let's draw a fetch land. Kill that stupid thing. Okay, I think we just have to kill this. We don't want them to go Blink Guy into this. Or, alright. I think it's just kill this, right? It's gotta just be kill that. Breeding Pool. Give it the old stink finger. Alright. I'll try not to swear too much because somebody I know is surrounded by children. Well, they probably have Skyclave here to kill this, which isn't terrible. Not Omnath here. Boo. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna play Emry, play Triome, and then the following turn play Urza. Emry. This is really bad for us. Like, we're really not in a good spot here. Because if they just play the blink thing here, we're in a lot of trouble. We do get a 2/2 back. We can't be totally F6'd because annoying. Ooh, so we can play Saga, play Urza, and we could start getting a giant token army established. can't play this. Yeah. It's your boy Urza. Whoa! They're gonna ephemerate this and I'm gonna lose the game. Not really much I could do about this. I guess I could draw a card here because they're gonna get it anyway. Wrenn and Six. Well, this deck just has a lot of interaction with what we're doing. Okay. So, let's see. I guess this Wrenn and Six has to do this. Urza Saga has to do a lot of work. We can go Wrenn and Six plus, get back. Scalding Tarn, play the Thopter Foundry. Well, we're playing Wrenn and Six. But I guess it's better just to make a dude. Plus, return, Scalding Tarn. I think it's better just to play this and make a dude and not shock ourselves because we have to play defense here. So we'll just pass. Okay. They have 3 cards left. Hopefully they don't have too many more ephemerates. We're probably losing this battle here. They play so much exile stuff. It's probably going to be hard. They can Skyclave. They can ephemerate one of their thing. Oh, yeah, ephemerating that for draw. This is the deck list that we're playing. That's not accurate. Stream Decker is not working. Oh, Stream Decker's working. Oh, sweet. Upload new. I can finally upload this. Okay, instead of current Twitch bot. Leave, join. Okay. Deck. Their list is sweet. Well, it's definitely wrecking us. We're taking 7 here. I think we just take the full 7 here. Hopefully they swing it Wrenn some. Yeah, we'll take the full 7. We're just taking 3. They're just full sending it Wrenn. Sure, Wrenn dies. Okay. Alright, we'll make a Duber. Make a person. Untap. Another Emry. Alright, 1, 2. Make another person. I think we're all in on these tokens now. And we could search for a Spellbomb. Could search for a Spellbomb. Or is it better to search for a Mox Amber? Alright, so what are we going to do with the rest of our turn? I guess we're going to play the Spellbomb. Threaten, play the Wrenn and Six, plus get back Urza Saga. Play it. Or do we just play an Emry? We probably get Spellbomb. Or do we get Bauble for draw? This is tough. This is tough. We'll get Spellbomb. Gives us some form of interaction. So now the question is, do we Wrenn and Six back another Saga? Or do we play Emry? We could play the Thopter Foundry, but then we don't have any mana. Or we could play Emry, ping the Ice Fang. We could play Wrenn and Six, ping the Ice Fang, play the land, hold up the Aether Spellbomb. I think that's the best thing to do. Maybe I'm wrong here, but let's just play Wrenn. Let's ping that. Ephemerate. I guess we have to fizzle this. I guess we have to fizzle this. This is too strong. Hallowed Fountain, pay 2. This is obviously not the interaction that you want in life. But if we don't, then they just get to upkeep, kill one of these. And then we're just stuck with nothing. But I don't want this Ephemerate coming off and... Oh, God. Okay. Alright. Alright. Well... So, let's talk about sideboarding. We should have done last time. Unholy Heat for sure. So, cut the Whir. Cut the Ensnaring Bridge. Cut the combo. Do we want Chalice on 1? That's the question. Guess we want Disputes. We need 3 more cards from here. We could probably bring in Flusterstorm. I don't know if Flusterstorm's really the answer. Bring in Disputes, bring in the Heat. We got these 3 so far. Do we want Ashiok? We could maybe cheese them with a turn 2 Ashiok. And then we need 2 more cards from all this. Veil is fine. I guess it cycles. You want the Ashiok? What do you think? This looks like all we got. No Ashiok. I need 1 card then. What would you say? This is your brew. Last card, Chalice. Alright. Alright, so we cut the Whir package and the Ensnaring Bridge. It's going to be hard to combo against their instant speed exile effects. Would you like to play first? Well, we can't keep this hand. This hand we could keep. What are you putting back? I guess Boseiju goes back. Done. I guess we just start off with... They don't really have any 1s, so we can put the Engineering Explosives on 3. I don't know. Alright, we'll play this. I don't think we put Engineering Explosives on 1. We could always make it a 0 later. Okay. Now we'll just play Saga. I'm going to put this on 0 so I can rebuke if they cast something ridiculous. Okay. Alright, we're just Sagaing people. And we'll play the Stomping Grounds. Alright. I like where we're at right now. We are all in on the Saga. Save EE for later blowouts. Oops. Oops! Nothing to see here. I wanted to I was like afraid that they'd do something stupid on 3. Eternal Witness. We can kill that later. We can heat that later. That just gets him a land. No big deal. I just want to make people... Alright. We're just going to make all the people that we can. Alright. 1, 2, person. Is it better to make a person here or make... Or Urza? Oh, we drew another. So it's... Yeah, It's probably better to Urza, right? Because then we'll have 1, 2, 3 to hold up Metallic Rebuke. The People's People Maker. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's got to be better to Urza. It's got to be better to Urza. Okay, so we're gonna... This is gonna resolve. Okay. We'll get... a Spellbomb, I guess. Spellbomb to disrupt some of the shenanigans. Play blue, blue, blue. Urza. Trigger. Alright, yield, attack. Make a token? Oh, see, Ely? I'm way the fuck off. I like making a token, yeah. Well, this way we're holding up Rebuke, right? They're gonna go stupid. They're gonna play stupid Skyclave, and I'm just gonna be like, haha, Rebuke. You had Rebuke mana both ways. But don't you like Urza? Isn't Urza your friend? So target non-land permanent that player controls. I guess I just counter this. Blue. 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 These constructs are different, right? Construct token, construct token. Nope, they're probably the same. Counter. That seemed good for us. Okay. Is there anything I could do pre-combat? Just play the Saga. We could spin the wheel. We could play a Saga. Spin the wheel prior to combat. One, two. You don't need to tap to do this, right? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spin the wheel, hold up heat. Before combat. Maybe hit an artifact. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spin the wheel. Ooh, well, I don't mind if I do kill that. I'm gonna cast Ephemerate. Fuck you. Alright. Take, die. Alright. I hate Ephemerate. I'm sorry. I just hate Ephemerate. I just hate Ephemerate. There's a deep-seated hatred in me for the card Ephemerate. Alright. We did it! It's better to spin Lucky off Urza than to do anything else. They would have blocked, and then they would have ephemerated, and then we would have shot it. Oko did nothing wrong. Mox Opal would be pretty good, too. Yeah. Let's bring Oko back. Astrolabe would be so good with this, too. Yeah, throw in an Uro, put in Astrolabe, put in Oko, Mox Opal. All the cards they banned from Ely's deck. Uh-oh. Goblin Guide, eh? I don't think there is a basic forest, but we do have a goose to make some poop. Ooh, we get to try them. There's not a basic forest, right? Let's look. There is a basic forest. Are we getting it? That's the question. I don't... Are we shocking and going to 15 here to have access to Whir? I don't think we are. Do you think we're shocking here, Ely? Or do you think we're just getting the basic forest? I think it's got to be just the basic. There we go. Basic into this plus this. Yeah. Never shocking. All right. This goose is an O2? Oh my god. Rip to the birdie. We're drawing all the lands. That's nice. So it looks like it's Urza Saga plus Sora the Meek. Unfortunately, the one thing this deck does not have is... The one thing this deck doesn't have that might want to be in the sideboard is stupid lifelink thing. Stupid lifelink weapon. Dread Return Archon of Cruelty. Alright, I'm at 11. Drawing an Urza. Shadow Sphere. Shadow Sphere. Okay. We're not in a good spot here, but we do get to make a 3/3 to block. We get to block with a 3/3. I think we play this. Fetch up Island. Get a 3/3. Block one of these idiots. Go to 8. They have 1 card in hand. Okay. Let's do a little filtering. Filter, it doesn't matter. Let's just crack. Get islands. 1, 2. Make a person. Hopefully they don't bolt it. They're gonna bolt it. Yup. We're drawing Emry. Emry's a really good draw. Is she? Is she a good draw? Yeah, but the look doesn't really work. Right, yeah, we get a free look, but whatever. You know, like, it's not like we need the lands, right? Alright, I think we make a token here. And then we're gonna hit a Mox Amber, or do we get a Spellbomb? We could definitely use the Shadow Sphere here. That would be very nice. I think it's actually a Mox Amber. Amber and play Emry. I can't tap the Amber for Emry. Guess we just get Spellbomb. This turn was not run well. Well, what do you think I should have done? I have 4/4. I don't want to shock any of these in, right? I guess shocking and putting this to 4 is the same thing. I'm drawing all the lands, always. Alright, so go to blocks. Block here, hit okay. Then, before damage, bounce this. It'd be nicer if we had a Spellbomb in this deck, Ely. I'm not gonna lie. We're working really hard, just because we don't have a Shadow Sphere in the deck. All this hard work when all we really need is a Shadow Sphere. Alright, can we combo with Urza? We can go Wrenn and Six plus get back Urza Saga, crack the food. I would have gone shock, Urza, use artifact, gain 2, yeah. Alright, so let's go Wrenn and Six. Let's plus, get back Urza Saga. Play Urza Saga. And then we'll just hold up food activation, or we might as well just activate the food now. Just activate the food now. Yield through the turn. We will discard a random shock. Oh, I guess 2 random shocks. Okay. It should swing, right? Yeah, alright. We will draw Boseiju. Block. I think we're gonna pull this one off, maybe. We're just lucky they're not drawing lands. Alright. So how do we combo from here? So we can go 1, 2, 3. Urza. Play Boseiju, play Spellbomb. I think we have them dead, right? No. No, we have them, right? And then we go Spellbomb, 1, 2. Next turn they're dead. Return the Stomping Ground. 1, 2, 3. We need 2 mana to whir for our Thopter. Alright. We have to get lucky one turn to dodge the 4 mana Boros Charm. Alright, what can we whir for? Is there anything we can whir for? I guess we could draw a card here, and I don't think so. Tap. Draw. Bauble. Shit. Zern Orb, if it existed. Nope, punted. Okay. Okay. Alright, what do we want? We want Flush of Storms. Unholy Heats. Probably don't need Soul Guide Lantern. So I could have... We probably don't need Ensnaring Bridge. This is probably going to be a little too slow. What was the point? The point was not to play Urza. To play Urza instead of making a thing with Saga. But I would have had to shock. I don't know. I think I played Wrenn and Six and like plussed instead of playing an Urza. The turn Saga hit 3. I mean, I got back another Urza and I didn't shock myself, but yeah. Alright, that was the punt. Should have played Urza then. Alright, so bringing this, we're bringing this. We're cutting these two. They're a little clunky. We could bring in Disputes just to have more counter spells. That's true. Yeah, we punted. What can we cut? Mana for Urza. Yeah, alright. Alright, keep rubbing it in. Let's see. What are we cutting here? Spellbomb does buy us time. I have no idea what to cut. You want Chalice again? Okay. So I need 2 cuts. I could see cutting a Wrenn and Six. I could see cutting Emry, and I could see cutting these two. Yeah, we'll cut these two. Alright. Wrenn and Six doesn't seem that terrible. Listen, all you need to do is just play a goddamn Shadowsphere in this list. All you need to do, put a Shadowsphere in this list. Life would be a lot easier. I guess we're keeping this. I guess we put this on, Pete Ingram cut it. Alright, we're keeping this. We're to play the Misty. We'll crack out the Triome, I think. Or we could shock crack and put the EE on 1. Do we want to go to 15 to put the EE on 1? Or do we just want to save up for the Triome? I think on turn 2, it's tough. We could go crack this, go to 17, play Engineering Explosives on 1 off of Steam Vents. And then next turn we could play Wrenn and Six. But what does that even do? Or we can fetch a blue here, put Engineered Explosives on 1, then next turn play Urza Saga, play Emry. for Whir. Alright, well, let me finish this list first. So we can crack a fetch here. It's kind of tough. You really don't want to shock yourselves. We could go to 19, get an island here, and just play Emry. Just like Engineering Explosives on 1, and then next turn play Emry. What would you do here, Ely? Would you go just pass, or would you try and set up for a turn 2 Wrenn and Six or a turn 2 Emry? Fetch events. You would double 0? Wow, okay. Okay. Oh, the sequencing. Oh, no. Alright, we're learning lessons. I haven't played this list before. We're learning lessons. That was obviously very bad. Obviously very bad. Obviously that was a mistake. Alright. That was a mistake. Obviously that was a mistake. I get it. I made a mistake. Yeah. Alright. This is why I don't do co-casting, because when I listen to other people, I'm just like, okay. So I guess we're playing Emry now. Off the Urza Saga. Alright. For the record, this match probably would have been a W. It's not over yet! Calm the fuck down, Ely! I'm at 15! Relax, I'm not dead! I'm not dead. I'm very far from dead. Okay. I will not calm down. I'm definitely dead here. Alright. Okay. We're just gonna make Urza Saga tokens and then complain about the fact that there's no Shadow Sphere. Definitely dead. Looking pretty dead. Alright. All I needed would be a Shadow Sphere. Thopter Foundry? Alright, well. That's going to be really helpful. I guess we're just making a 2-2. Making a 2-2. Not getting Shadow Sphere. I guess we get Mox Amber, Bauble to grow our thing. Might as well get Spellbomb. And we'll play this to get basic island and flush the storm or unsummon that. Drawing Urza. I want to draw an Urza. I probably do want to draw an Urza. You can go to 4 here. Kill this. Hold up Flusher Storm for whatever they do. Alright, obviously playing the explosives and Chalice was the wrong order. I should have done explosive first and the Chalice. That was a mistake. I don't want to crack this. I'll just get killed. This is pretty awkward, this getting the mana for this. You probably honestly don't even need the Thopter Foundry in this list, Elite. You're probably just fine with the regular stuff without this. There is no Shadow Sphere in the list. Nope. This list, they're like, nope, Shadow Sphere is not good. Does make it a lot harder without Shadow Sphere against Burn. I will say that. You cut the Thopter sword? Oh, I'm on version 1. Oh, forgive me. Alright. I guess we just play... Jeez, I have no idea. I have no idea how to get out of this. They have 4 burn cards in their hands. If we crack this, we're probably dead. I guess we just... Don't really want to go to 3. Don't really ever want to crack this. Don't really want to crack this, go to 1 to play this. That doesn't seem great. Foundry does gain life, but the only way we can get it is to shock. Right? 2 Sword of the Meek. Base NJ, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for 8 months of support. I appreciate it. Jeez, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. I'm just gonna play a Wrenn and Six. I'm gonna plus and get back to Saga. Cracking this, I feel like, is a disaster. Alright, we'll just plus, get back to Saga. I mean, we're gonna have to crack it to Flusterstorm their thing at the end of turn, but then, you know. We'll play this. And we'll pass the turn. Alright. Yeah, we have to fetch out the island here to Flusterstorm this. We can't really go to 1. We have to counter this, and then they just untap and bolt us. Alright. We are probably dead here. Probably very dead. We should have turned 1 to Emry, for sure. But I punted that. Alright, we're just dead. We're just dead. A little awkward there. Obviously, I should have just played the explosives on 1, then the other thing. Actually, I should have just chaliced on 1 with the 1 mana, but it's okay. Urza has historical bad matchup. Well, it's okay. It's like this deck is like 2, 3, 4 colors, and then we change it to Ely's Rug Urza. Yeah, there's no rug anymore. It's just Bant Urza. All right, we're gonna mulligan this. All right, we're gonna mulligan this. Okay, we're keeping. We're gonna put back Triome and Rebuke, or you put back Wrenn and Six. We could just put back a fetch land. We could put back a fetch land because we have the Gilded Goose plus Wrenn. All right, done. This might be a little too greedy to keep this. If this Wrenn gets Thoughtseize or something, we'll be in a lot of trouble. Ragavan. Alright. Perfect. Yeah, this is all a mistake. All a mistake. Breeding Pool. I guess we get the Stomping Ground. Obviously, the Stomping Ground isn't great with the Whir in our hand. But this gives us the most options to play Wrenn, depending on what land we draw, because this Gilded Goose is going to get killed. I probably should just put back the Rebuke. Like, obviously, this is further away from this, but we're pretty far from this game. Chances are this Goose isn't living. We'd like it to live. We'd very much like it to live, but I really want to resolve Wrenn next turn. So I figures this gives us the best odds for resolving Wrenn. Emry. Oh, they could play Emry. No, they can't. I mean, they could, but they're probably not gonna. If they do, that's fine, because our Goose lives. That'd be sick. They tried to pay the cost for the Emry. They're like, all right, pay 1 here. Ledger Shredder. That works for me. Okay, so now... Now our Wrenn just dies. It's alright. We're gonna make a Wrenn anyway. We'll make a Wrenn. We'll kill the Wrenn and 6. We'll make a Wrenn and 6. We'll kill the Ragavan and we'll play Urza Saga. We're pretty far off from a lot of the spells we want to cast. But looks like we'll just be an Urza Saga deck this game. If they have 2 spells, the Wrenn dies. They probably are gonna have 2 spells. It's not that big of a deal for them to have 2 spells. But we'll see. Yep. Alright. So they just bolted the Wrenn. They probably had the Wrenn. They probably had that bolt last game. Alright, so we've got a bunch of blue spells in our hand and no blue mana. The way we like it. Alright, we take 2. There is a Saga can raise this, but it can't raise like a Murktide. They're bolting the... Why'd they do that in end step? That's adorable. Alright, so they get to Bauble. Unholy Heat. Okay. Just play the Boseiju, pass the turn. Make a bunch of tokens. Hope that it's good enough. 6/6? Nope. They don't have 6/6s. They didn't do that. Yeah, those cards are all tanking. They're all going down. They're all going down. They're just commons. They're like not mythics. They're just common rares. Alright, we'll take 2 here. The question is, what artifact do we want to get off the... We probably get... Okay, Shredder is fine. We probably get the stupid... 1, 2... Crack. Untap. They're gonna kill our thingy. That's good. Guess we're just making another dude. Okay, so we can get a Soul Guide Lantern here and exile their graveyard, but that shrinks our guys. I think we're better off getting Spellbomb in case they have a giant Murktide, because that's all we're really afraid of here is a giant Murktide. And let's attack for 3. Murktide's the only card we're ever scared of. Excuse me. We do have Metallic Rebuke up, which is nice. Yeah, they're pretty expensive. They've been up to 60, the Murktides. Yeah, they've been up. They were as high as 60. It's kind of ironic. Obnixus went like this. The bird and the hearse went like that. Alright, so we'll take 3 here. They probably shouldn't even attack, to be honest. Oh, they're attacking. Alright, we go to 8. We could block with the Gilded Goose. It gives us Unholy Heat. It will give us Delirium for Unholy Heat. But, whatever. Alright, I'm going to crack this. I'm going to get the Triome. Maybe I shouldn't have cracked there because... Just getting the Triome. Okay. Metallic Rebuke. Huh. Alright, well, we'll just attack for 6 again. Seems okay. 1, 2. See if they decide to do anything. What are we doing here? Bolting one of our things. I guess we could just make a poop. Try and save it. This might be risky, but they might not have seen this coming. Okay. They might not be familiar with the bird pooping out food to grow this. Alright, they take 8. I don't have another Unholy Heat. Alright. So what are they doing? They're targeting that one, so this let's let them do their connives first. So let them do their connives before we do anything. Make them make all their decisions before they know what we're gonna do. Alright, so this is gonna trigger with Delirium, so we can Metallic Rebuke this. They probably have a counterspell in hand, but if they do have if the last card is a counterspell, that's kind of okay. That means we're not dead to Bolt. It means their last card isn't a Bolt. Alright, they take 8, they go to 4. I mean, we're dead if they have a Bolt as their last card. Looks like they have a Bolt. Oh, it's another Unholy Heat. Oh, gross. Very gross. At least they're not going to kill us with a Bolt this turn. Alright, so we go to DRC. We can make an Urza. We have Unholy Heat. We can make an Urza. We can kill this bird. We can unsummon this. This is kind of a rough spot. Alright, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Cast Urza. Now we can float a blue. Unsummon this. We're still dead. That doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Urza. I guess we have to Unholy Heat this. Might as well Unholy Heat the Ledger Shredder. I don't think we're chumping. I think we're just gaining 3 off the food. I don't particularly feel like chumping anything. Chump, we'll shoot this. And then we could just gain 3 here, or we can just unsummon this. Either way, it will probably be okay. We just need to whir for if we whir for the Soul Guide Lantern to take them off Delirium. Can we take them off Delirium? Yeah, if we exile their... No, we can't. We have to exile their whole graveyard. Alright, so they're going to attack. We're going to block the Ledger Shredder. And I think we unsummon this? Unsummon this. Or is it better to eat the food? Let's eat the food. Let's eat the food block here. Alright, well, we weren't beating that no matter what we did. I guess if we chump blocked and chump blocked only, then we could have held up Rebuke. But we would have cracked to draw to gain life at the end of turn or something. That was a very good draw on their behalf. We want this. We want these. We want Veil. We want Veil. We want Unholy Heat. We want this stuff. What do we not want? This combo seems a little hard to pull off. Where's the Storm or the PO? What else do we want to cut? Mox Amber hasn't done shit all game. Let's cut a Mox Amber. We can keep one for the Saga token. Whir is probably going to be pretty hard to resolve too. Let's just cut the whole combo. Do we want Chalice on one? Do we want the Flusher Storms? We could easily justify bringing the Flusher Storms. But what are we cutting at that point? Where's the Song of Creation? We'll put those up on voting. If you guys want to see that, we can do that. This deck is pretty weird. Would you like to play first? Okay. Keep this. We can go Boseiju, Gilded Goose, Bauble. Okay, make a food. I'm not going to crack the Bauble. Should I crack the Bauble? No, we're not going to crack the Bauble yet. We have too much. Maybe I should have just cracked for a green there. But the problem is if I crack for the rag. Yep. Alright, let's go Wrenn and Six. Wrenn and Six? Alright. Should I Bauble myself to increase my odds of drawing a Wrenn and Six? Probably, right? Let's Bauble them. I really want to draw a Wrenn and Six here. It would be really good. So we'll draw two. Try and hit the Wrenn and Six. Just kill this. Wrenn and Six. Okay, well, that sucks. We do get to play an Emry. So we'll get Steam Vents. In case we draw the Wrenn and Six later. 1, 2, Emry. Should we trade off with the Ragavan? Probably. Are they just going to bolt the Emry? Probably. It looks bad now that we got rid of the one thing. But it's okay. I'm definitely blocking. I am definitely blocking. Definitely blocking. Maybe I shouldn't, but another Ragavan. They kept one land Ragavan, the best hand of all time. Unholy Heat, Emry. So you can go 1, 2, Emry. Unholy Heat, the Ragavan. Thank you, CM. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. Thank you for the 8 months. Crazy. Alright, now we will just kill the Ragavan. Alright. The Yoggers, yeah. It's a pretty cool emote. Alright, we need Wrenn and... I don't know. We need a lot of stuff here. Hopefully this Emry lives. I doubt it in the world of mono red removal. They kept double Ragavan hand against us, which... not the best hand. They're going to kill the Emry. Yeah. Emry dies. Alright, we'd like to draw land here. They get 2 Bauble draws. Engine explosives. We can put explosives on 1. We could put explosives on 2. I think we're better off just making a poop. And then trying to get Urza later. We could play the Engineering Explosives on 1. And then hold up Metallic Rebuke on 0 and hold up Metallic Rebuke. Let's just not do that. Mercurio giving out 1 gifted sub to Shade 920. Thank you, Mercurio. There you go. You get the poggers. The Yager poggers. Alright. We'll just make a poop here. We're getting kind of lucky that they haven't drawn anything. Ledger Shredder. Ledger Shredder. Yep. 1, 2, make up poopies. Alright. Mox Amber. Mox Amber. What does that do? I guess we can go Engineer Explosives X equals 2, play the Mox Amber, hold up Metallic Rebuke. No. Yeah, we can't. No, do we? Or play Explosives on 2. No, it's what it is now. It's even steaming. Alright, we'll play this. Oh no, a connive! It's alright. We have Rebuke up. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. They're discarding a Archmage Charm. Alright, yield to the turn. They have 5 cards in hand, which is kind of scary. If anyone's ever watched Game of Thrones, remember when Sam Tarly was doing his like internship at the Citadel? That's what the food token looks like to me. Anyway. Alright. So they have a lot that they can do. We have Metallic Rebuke. Yeah, they did mess that show up at the end. Dash the Ragavan. Dash the Ragavan. Is this worth Metallic Rebuking this Ragavan? It puts us 2 off Urza. Probably right. They're stuck on mana. They're having mana issues. So I think it's worth doing. If they weren't having mana issues, I would do it. But they're having mana issues, so getting them a treasure doesn't seem like the way. What did we lose to? We lost to Burn. We got wrecked by Burn. We lost to not having Shadow Spear. I mean, supposedly I definitely misplayed in game 2. Oh, they had this second island. Alright, this is cool. We're further away from Urza than ever. We'll just pass and chill with Rebuke. We can Rebuke something, or we can pop the explosives. We really want to Rebuke like a Murktide. Yeah. His fucking brother was such a cool character. They could have done so much more with that character than just have him get roasted. But I guess he was there to show that Danny was like descending into madness. The only point of his character was to die. Make it a poopies. Alright. Yay. So, are we going to be able to resolve Urza? The answer is no. Yes. It's worth it. Just understand it goes downhill towards the end. First 5 seasons and stop. I really enjoyed the way they put it all together for a couple of the characters. Some of the characters got good endings. Not a lot of them, but yeah, Clegane was good. I liked how they ended Jaime Lannister's thing with the book. That was like my favorite part of the whole show. Alright, are we going to put an Urza in here and just walk it into Counterspell? That doesn't seem great. We lose our poop. We can't do anything, so let's just chill. We have the Urza Saga now. We could just make stuff. Yeah. I really like that part. I really like that ending for Jaime. That was a very nice touch. That made the whole series worth it. That ending for Jaime, it was really good. All right, here comes Murktide. They're playing it around Metallic Rebuke, which is awesome for us. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to attack first. We'll take the 2. Alright, if we Metallic Rebuke this, it makes them tap out so we can resolve an Urza. I don't know if that necessarily helps us or hurts us, but I'm doing it. I guess we can do it a little bit smarter. We can go 1, tap, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Dexter's ending was pretty terrible too. Did you watch the new thing? The second season of Dex, the new Dexter that they made? Alright. They'll pay for this. We'll make a food. There's nothing we could do here. We'll make a food. Dexter New Blood, yeah. Okay. So we can go Urza. 1, 2, 3. I guess we lose if they don't really have any spells in the graveyard. We'll play Urza. And we have 1, 2. We have Mox Amber for blue here. We can go 1, 2. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't really do anything. We can pop this, and we can eat the food. Those are the things we can do. All right, we'll just pass for now. Yeah. Well, we can also just eat the food, right? We can eat the food instead of dying to bolt. We have a lot of stuff we could do here. We shall see what they do. Alright, they're just going to attack. We probably shouldn't take the 8, go to 11, go to 3. We should do one of the things first. They're just attacking with that. Alright. I'm going to eat the... Alright, I'm going to eat this food. No, I'm not going to eat it. Tap this. Gain 2, gain 3. That way we won't die to double bolt or something stupid like that. But if they had a bolt, they probably would have killed this stupid Gilded Goose a million years ago. We'll see, though. We shall see. Alright, so this doesn't need to be tapped to use a DRC. Okay. Soul Guide Lantern. Alright, so we're going to go tap you. No. Tap you. Make a thingy. Okay. Untap. We're gonna get Spellbomb here. And what are we gonna do? Spellbomb you can use tapped or whatever, so we'll go 1 mana, tap, Soul Guide Lantern. We will Soul Guide Lantern a Bauble. Okay, so if we play another spell, they get to connive. So we can go 1, 2 explosives, kill this, play the bird, and then hold up everything. Alright, so let's go tap, tap, explosives, kill the bird, play another Gilded Goose, Okay, we're getting the food, which lets us unsummon this and then exile their graveyard. We're attacking with Urza, I think. Are we? Urza's too important. If they block and then bolt it, I'll be very disappointed. Okay. What's up, 60 Andy? Nice name. Alright. Might have been better to make a food, but we got a food here. We got a lot going on here, so we could just unsummon this, exile their graveyard, make it like impossible for them to cast anything. We could just chump block with a goose. But I'm just gonna chump block with a goose. Don't really need two gooses around. We could just unsummon this and kill them. Ledger Shredder. Sure. DRC. Okay, well, we're not going to kill them. But we are going to make them have to chump block. Their last card's a Murktide here. That punished me for waiting here. Okay. So they have two DRCs. So wait for these things, force them to attack, block, block, then bounce this, exile everything, and then win the game. So we'll just pass the turn here. Okay, we'll pass. I could have made a food on end step. How'd I get green other than sacking this food? I only had one green. This takes green, right? Am I missing something? Yeah, it does. Alright, Hurkyl's Recall. Well, fuck you. Oh, you motherfucker. Shit. I guess I don't really care about it then. Hurkyl's Recall targets. Target player. Alright. What a sideboard card. What a sideboard card. Okay, now they're just dead. So wait for the DRCs to be forced to attack. And then we'll go... return target creature to its owner's hand. I guess they don't really need... Yeah, I'm going to return this. Return. Now we're going to exile each from opponent's graveyard. I could have floated a blue mana off the thing. Then we're going to go block, block. You can still play the Murktide. But it's a 3/3. And I can spin the wheel at the end of turn. No, I can't spin the wheel. You know, if I would have floated a mana off the thing, I could have spun the wheel here at the end. Such a bit of a punt, but it's okay. Yeah, I thought Recall didn't target either. Alright, so we play the lands. Step 1, we play the lands. Step 2, we play explosives on 2. 1, 2, done. So we can make a poop. We can crack this, make a poop. Tap the poop, tap the other poop. Explosives for 2. Attack for lethal. Alright, we'll get island. make a food. And we could just swing the 2 6/6s. Or we can go Urza, tap. Urza, tap. Exposes on 2. Attack for lethal. So they have to block one of these. We wanted to make these as big as possible. Like, making the food makes these things 5/5s. Alright, so they have 1 card left. Hopefully it's not another Hurkyl's Recall. Alright, well, I shouldn't have played that. I should have just attacked. They're just F6ing me. Attack, attack, attack. They're just making me waste time. Because I'm low on clock. Making me take game actions. Which I respect. This is my own fault for playing the Urza Saga. Alright, we won that game. Hell yeah. 6 minutes. What are the bad matchups for this deck? I don't know. I have no idea. Urza's Legacy art on rebuild. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Let's run it back. I gotta play a little faster. I can't really talk as much. Because, you know, the usual. I talked too much in the first couple games, so... All matchups are bad, apparently. Silent game? No, never silent game. Ugh. Don't think this hand does enough. Well, this hand does equally less, but we're going to keep it. This hand doesn't do shit. We're going to have to bauble ourselves. Don't play Ragavan. Don't play Ragavan. Fuck. I asked them nicely not to play Ragavan. Alright. There's no point in bobbling ourselves before the Ragavan hits us. We want to see if we want to draw. We could have done it differently, but Ragavan gets... What is Ragavan getting? Ragavan got a Steam Vents. Nice. Alright, let's bauble ourselves. We're drawing that. I don't want to draw that. I will get a Triome. Okay. Draw a card. Okay. Just play an Urza. Ooh. Alright. We'll play you. And then we will Unholy Heat this during their combat phase. Then they'll counterspell it and we'll have Dispute up. That'll be exciting. Unholy Heat, your stupid ragamuffin. Well, that was less exciting than I thought it was going to be. Darcy, okay. Alright, well, they're playing our Rebuke. Urza Saga. So, if we play the Ashiok, it just probably gets countered. So, play the Emry. Let's just play the Emry. This will bait out a counterspell. And who cares if it gets countered? Yeah. They have a free turn. It is interesting that we have to watch out for Metallic. We really have to watch out for Hurkyl's Recall. If they play a Murktide here, that would be a disaster. But I think they're pretty far off Murktide. We'll see. Another DRC. It might just be Urza Saga time. We can put explosives on 1. Generic explosives on 1. Play a Saga. Pass the turn. I don't want to pop the Engineering Explosives now because I want to take the 2 this turn. So I don't want them to resolve a Murktide because that would be really bad. Okay, so what are we going to do here? We're going to make a Star. Untap. Oh my. We are going to make a construct. We're gonna get a Soul Guide Lantern. We're gonna exile their Ragavan. They make a construct. We could do this. We can attack. I'm gonna attack for 4 here. Alright, do I play the other Saga? I think I do. This does obviously diminish their capacity, but you know, that's life. What are they unholy heating? They're unholy heating that. Alright, so they're gonna get 2 surveils here. We have the Soul Guide Lantern to take them off Delirium. So just doing 4 damage to this. They're topping. Yeah, so they just wasted an Unholy Heat. I could dig that. I accept. Draw. Interesting turn. If I pop the explosives, this dies. So I'm just gonna... Alright, we're gonna activate this Soul Guide Lantern. Then we're going to pop the Spellbomb. Okay, so this is gonna blow those 2 up. And then they'll be exiled. They get to kill one of my things, sure. But whatever they surveil into the graveyard is getting exiled. Okay. Urza. Let's just make a dude. Just make all the dudes. This deck kind of needs, let's get Spellbomb. Alright. Alright, we're doing okay. For 2 minutes left. They haven't cast an expressive iteration. That's probably their problem. They should probably just do that. Mystical Disputes. Okay. If we draw a land, we'll just play Urza. No, we don't draw lands. Just make another thingy. This deck needs a lot. Mox Amber, Spellbomb. Let's get another Spellbomb. We're kind of wrecked to Hurkyl's Recall. Just absolutely demolished by Hurkyl's Recall. Yeah, the mana's a little rough. Yeah, 1-up Springleaf Drum. Hurkyl's Recall wrecks us. Just straight wrecks us. Wrecks us too. Okay. The game continues. Give us a land. I'll just hold these up. If we draw a card here, we get Metallic Rebuke. I'll draw a card at the end of turn. Draw Ensnaring Bridge. Oh, okay, that was a good draw. We'll get Snow-Covered Lands. This is probably not going to resolve, but we have to get counterspells out of their hands. We have to get these counterspells out of the hand so we could resolve this Urza. Bolt me. They must have Murktide in their hands. And they must have forgot about this Aether Spellbomb. I don't know. Bolting me when I'm at 8 and you have 2 cards in hand seems a little powerful. Murktide. Okay, so we could just play the Ensnaring Bridge. Or we could just play the Urza. Let's just play Urza. We go super low here to play this Urza. Urza trigger. We're running out of time, so I can't really hide behind an Ensnaring Bridge if I want to win. We are, in fact, having issues with our time. We're having time issues. We're fine. They have 1 card in hand, which is Murktide. We'll just set an upkeep stop before they draw their card for the Bauble, and we'll just Unholy Heat that. Oh, I should have just done it at the end of their turn. That was stupid. I'm pretty stupid here. Alright, draw. Attack you for 1 with Urza. We have Rebuke up. Attack you. Play Wrenn. Let's go up. Return Saga. Play Saga. This way we have Rebuke. And they're dead anyway next turn with Wrenn and this plus that. Unholy Heat. Bad touch. Okay, looks like we got him. With all the time in the world to spare, too. Alright. 19 to 58 seconds. Nice. Nice. Alright. 2-1 with this deck. Not bad. Easy. Yeah, easy. I don't know. This is weird. This deck just has moved away from casting giant Murktides, and it's just easier for us. Can we keep this hand? I think we can keep it. It's a little greedy. Well, I'm trying to like explain this deck is very grindy. And I was trying to get Ely's input, but that just takes forever when he's like not here. We lost to ourselves, really. Oh, we lost because we don't have Shadowsphere. If we had Shadowsphere, we would have won. We only were in that game because they had 1 land for 1,000,000 turns. If they had like a reasonable draw. Oh, that's very kind of them to say. They'll try to be nice. Alright, what do they got here? Giver Runes. We get the Triome. Listen. If we played right, we would have won. Maybe. Alright, we need to draw a land. This obviously is a sketchier keep. Perfect. Alright. You played Pete's edited list? This list is kind of a... Let's call it... This list is an adventure. This has the juice. This has something. This has the best mana that I've ever played with. Listen, those are for the children. You're stealing from children there when you drink juicy juices. Alright. We need to draw land. Land! Land, land, land! Are they gonna ice me? What is this? Boseiju! Ho ho! Ho ho! You saved me! You saved me! Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. You saved me from this shit mana. What am I getting? I'm gonna get a breeding pool. Luckily, there's a Hallowed Fountain in the deck for some reason to cast this. I guess we just get a breeding pool. Opponent saved me. Opponent, they didn't know. Clearly, opponent not ghosting. The Saga or just a fetch land? God, look at how jammed up our mana is going to be. We don't really want to take the time to make Sagas, but in the other situation, fuck it. They just killed our Saga, so they're scared of it. So that means we bring it back. Should we have brought back the Saga? Maybe not, but, you know. Take the fetch, you greed lord? No. All the Saga-ing all the time. All the Saga-ing. We're playing... What's with the Bant decks today? Our opponent was so kind to us. Our opponent literally fixed our mana. If they didn't do that, we were like losing the game. Eternal Witness. Get back Boseiju. Get back Boseiju who endures. Sure. See, we're getting the Sagas to make our opponent... Our opponent's thinking that we're a different deck than we are. Okay. Listen, Mark. I don't know if you know this, but we get our deck list from the top place on the internet, which are 5-0s. This is where we get our deck list from. The 5-0s are obviously the most finely tuned, highly crafted decks online, and that's where we get our list from. What are we doing here? We can make a dude... Whatever. We're just fucking Sagaing. I'm not playing any of these stupid spells. I'm not playing... You act like the internet? No. I'm sure this came from the next world champ. Unsettled Mariner. Alright. Our opponent's deck is pretty interesting. I am going to make a blocker here. If they do kill it... Nah, whatever. If I block here, they'll kill it. Then we can kill it. I'm kind of afraid of Ephemerate. No, we'll just take the damage. Whatever. Our constructs will be gigantic next turn. Listen. All you two need to know is where this list came from. Decks, popular, modern, the league dump. And he's in chat with us right now. Hero of the people. The Shuffler Pwned. Coming in hot with the deck list. Unsettled Mariner? Sure. This is, in fact, the eeliest of Eely brews. Alright. What do we want to do here? We should probably start casting some spells in our hand. Alright, let's... Photo mana. Okay. get a Mox Amber since we're playing a dude. Since we're playing Emry. 1, 2, let's play Emry. Trigger. Let's play Gilded Goose. Let's go 1, 2, Thopter Foundry. Let's plus return Saga, I guess. Return to Saga. Play Saga. We have 1 mana. We can eat this. Just to make sure we have something to replay next turn with the Emry. It doesn't seem that smart. But we get to make a flyer. Don't really want to waste the mana. And speaking of wasting mana, do we cast a Gilded Goose? Sure. What the hell's the point of holding up Rebuke? Alright, do we attack with this 4/4? No, they'll just protection from whatever. Alright. Gifted sub to F-Pauls. Thank you. Thank you, Burnt, for giving out a sub. I appreciate it. Alright, so now our opponent's doing weird things. I kind of don't really know what our opponent's up to, but they're probably playing Collected Companies and God knows what else. Alright, so they're not going to attack. Is there anything else we want to turn into? We could turn this food token into a 1/1. Does that do anything? They're returning Urion. I didn't even know there were a Urion deck. Alright. Let's just draw a card. Whir of Invention. Okay. Let's plus return Misty. Play Misty. I guess we're using Emry to get back the Opal. Cast the Opal. What are we doing here? I guess we just end of turn Whir for Thopter Foundry sword thingy and try and do that. Okay, so there's no reason to do anything here now. We can attack for 1. That'll be exciting. Get that 1 beat down. Alright. Shitting the bed. Calm down, we're winning! Can't be so negative all the time. They don't have the power to go wide with what we're doing. Alright. What are they tapping out here for? Boseiju on that. I guess we can whir now. We might as well whir now. 1, 2. Blue, blue, blue. There's no point in whirring now. It doesn't actually do anything. Just lets them know that we have it. I'll take another land, actually. Okay. That's fine. Yes. Get Uncovered Island. I'll just take another land. Totally not sus. They totally have no idea that we have a Thopter. We have a Whir of Invention. How does this deck work and what the combo is? Alright. So there's an unlimited combo with Urza. That is, I'll show you if we get to that spot. But basically, if you have Thopter Foundry plus Urza the High Lord Artificer in play, and a Sword of the Meek, you win the game. I'll explain it in a second here. Do I just make... We'll just go for the win, right? We don't have Urza. We don't have an Urza. Just make giant thingies. Okay, so what happens when you have Thopter plus Whir and Urza is you can go infinite. You could draw your whole deck. You can make unlimited tokens. You could do all kinds of craziness. Okay, so let's just float a mana. Okay, let's get Aether Spellbomb. Bauble, let's cast Bauble. What are you drawing? What are you drawing? Oops. Oops. I guess I want to pay. Yes. Yes. We're just taking game actions at this point. We have so much shit we can do here. Step number 1. Attack with these. Or we'll just return the Thopter Foundry. Cast the Thopter Foundry. Plus return Urza Saga. Play Urza Saga. I guess we just swing these two idiots. Swing these two. Okay, so can we kill them? If we were now for Thopter, 1, 2, 1, 2. I tapped wrong here. I guess we could tap the goose to whir. So we go 1, 2, 3. So we tap the goose, tap the food, tap this, tap this, tap this, tap this. We whir for Sword of the Meek. Sack it. Yeah, I'm going to try it. We lose a food to do this. But at the same time, it's going to be sweet. 1, 2. Cast Whir of Invention. Improvise. Improvise. Done. We'll get Sword of the Meek. Then we will sacrifice Sword of the Meek. Make a Thopter. I guess if I attack with this 1/1, I would have had it. Well, I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb. If I attack with this 1/1, I would have had it. But it's alright. I don't know how they're getting out of this situation. I don't know how... and if I would have just not paid for the Mishra's Bauble, I would have had it too. Oh well. I'm dumb. This deck has a lot going on. They should be dead here. But like if I didn't crack the Bauble, if I attacked with this thing, I just had them dead. But I made a mistake. There's a lot going on with this deck. Deputy of Detention. Okay. We could have killed if I was smarter. What are we getting rid of here? The Thopters? Sure. Okay. Okay, so this is going to cost us 2 mana every time we ping. But we're going to go... actually, let's just... what do you want to do here? We can unsummon a Mariner, the pay 2, whatever. I'm just going to ping you. Okay. Tap. Tap. Nope, I don't want to tap that. I want to tap this. I'll tap this. Yes. Ping you. Now I want to play another Wrenn and Six. Another Wrenn and Six. Red, green, Wrenn and Six. And we're going to give them a bad touch. This is a little awkward there. There's so much you could do with this deck. There's a lot. Alright, so basically, the combo with Urza, for whoever was asking, right? You tap an untapped artifact you control, right? So you tap the Sword of the Meek. Then you get a Thopter. You tap the Sword of the Meek, you tap the Thopter. You generate 2 mana. It costs 1 mana to sacrifice the sword, right? And then you get another sword, tap the sword, tap the Thopter. That generates 2 mana. That's infinite blue. That lets you activate Urza's shuffle ability infinite times. You get infinite mana. You make infinite 1/1s. That's how the combo works. Sword Goose lethal? Goose lethal? We had a million ways to kill them that time. I don't really know what I want to sideboard. We got a little lucky that game that they Boseiju us. I want this Unholy Heat. What do I want to cut? Yeah, so Urza taps. This is an old combo, but it's basically if you have these 3 cards, you win the game. It's hard to do on Magic Online because you have to float a bunch of mana and you have to activate the 5 infinite times. So it's a lot of clicks on Magic Online, but in paper, it's not that many clicks. In paper, you just be like, all right, I'm demonstrating a loop. I've drawn my whole deck. I've played my whole deck, right? That's how it works in paper. But since we're on Magic Online, we gotta do things a little bit differently. Let's get rid of Soul Guide Lantern. They did have stupid Eternal Witness, so maybe we want this. What are we cutting? Let's cut Ensnaring Bridge. Let's call it a day. I have demonstrated a loop, and my loop is I draw my whole deck, make infinite thingies, right? But on Magic Online, it's like a minute per click. It's really a pain in the ass. This deck is definitely better on Magic in paper. But I mean, we haven't even come close to getting infinite combo yet. You just make infinite 1/1s, and then infinite 1/1s is the kill. That's the official kill. There's nothing broken that the deck has. Guess we just... There's no, like, on-the-spot kill. I don't think. Yeah, there's no, like, instant win. Maybe I'm supposed to play this fetch. Stoneforge Mystic. Uh-oh. Fuck is this gonna get? Cauldra? Batterskull. Oh. Well, hello there. Okay, so if we play the Wrenn and Six, I just don't want to fuck around with the Stoneforge Mystic. That seems like the wrong thing to be doing. So let's just kill it. No questions asked. It'll die, and that'll be that. Obviously, this isn't the best use of our mana, but fuck Stoneforge. Like, yeah, they just got a Batterskull, but they could very easily have Cauldron in hand, right? And then go, like, we'd go Wrenn, they just go Cauldron, murder it, right? They are a Urion deck, so who the fuck knows what they're up to. Kill, exactly. Give it the Unholiest of Heat. Unholiest of Heat for that Stoneforge Mystic. They return Urion. That's good for us, I imagine. I imagine that has to be good for us. I don't know how, but I feel like it's good for us. What did we draw? Oh, perfect. The perfectest of mana is here now. Alright, so let's go Wrenn and 7. I guess the question is, do I want to save mana here? Do I want to hold up Spellbomb? I don't think I do. I'm just going to get the stupid Hallowed Fountain in my rug deck. And we're going to plus return this. Perfect mana. This is one of those Nephilim. This is Nephilim mana. I don't know which one it is, but it's one of the Nephilims. Emry would be the perfect cosplay. Yeah, they'd never have to get up. You're a Nephilim. I am sometimes. Oh, the Lion Sash. Okay. We have Boseiju for that bullshit. Okay. Now we have some options here. So we just Boseiju this, right? We go 1, 2, Boseiju. Then we'll play Goosey. Discard you. Oh no, they get to eat it. Oh, that kind of sucks, but it's okay. I mean, who cares? We'll be okay. They get to eat our Boseiju, which they should do. They should eat it right now. Ink Treader Nephilim. That's true. We are the Ink Treaders. That's weird that Ink Treader would not be black. Flavor fail. Because ink is black. Alright, so we'll play Goose and we'll crack this. Play this. Get Island. Play Emry. Goose. It's treading on the ink. Oh, so it walks above the ink. I get it. I'm with you. Get the island. What are we doing? What are we doing, opponent? What are we doing? Eldamri's call? Okay. Stream Decker not working. Deck. That's the command. Okay. So now we'll get island. Snow covered island. What'd they tutor for? They tutored for an Eternal Witness. That's a bit annoying. Emry. Mill 4 cards. Ooh, Otawara. That seems fancy. We'll get that. We played a land, so that's it. That's it for us. They're all in on the Eternal Witness, get back Lion Sash. I guess that maybe they have... I don't know what they have. I don't know what they're doing. All I know is I have a Wrenn and Six that I'm plussing. That's about it. Eternal Witness resolves. What? Gets back Lion Sash. Okay. Alright. What are you up to, opponent? Do they have Ephemerate right now for the Eternal Witness? They just ate my Soul Guard Lantern. Okay. It's very rude. Very rude thing to do. So we just Aether Spellbomb this, replay it with Emry, kill this, play this? Is that right? Huh. I don't want them to have an Eternal Witness around. I'm leery of Ephemerate type effects in this kind of deck. So let's just bounce that. Let's unsummon this. Let's replay that. Replay that. What the hell? Cast this. Play Thopter Foundry. Play Otawara. And do I play another Emry just because? Just to go a little bit deeper? No, they just have the stupid thing. Alright. We'll just yield here. maybe it was wrong to kill the Eternal Witness, and I should have plus gotten back a Misty and played a Misty instead of the Otawara. But at the same time, Otawara. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unsettled Mariner. Okay. It's getting annoying, opponent. Lion Sash. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna eat a food here, and I'm gonna make a... Gonna eat a food. Oh, sacrifice non-token. Oops. I'm not gonna do that. Metallic Rebuke, you're late. So let's see. How do we do this? What's the best thing to whir for? We need Urza very badly. So we can Unsettled Spellbomb this, make a bunch of tokens. They'll eat this. Alright, return this to my hand. Bounce a blue. God, we have to pay a blue? It's so annoying. What are they eating? They're targeting the spell bomb? Sure. Whenever permanent becomes target of spell ability, pay 1 to return. Yes. Return that to owner's hand. Get rid of the land, sure. Okay. Plus, return this. Play lands. We have Whir now. We can Whir for the sword. We could play another Emry. See if we can get value from the Emry. We'll keep this one. See if we can cast something for free. That'd be nice. A Mishra's Bauble? I don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do cast a Mishra's Bauble. Okay, so we can go 1, 2, crack this 3. 1, 2, Whir. Get Thopter Foundry, but that doesn't really do anything in the face of that stupid thing. I guess we just pass here. Guess we just pass. Stoneforge resolves. Maybe we get to counter something. That'd be exciting. They have a Batter Skull in hand. They're probably going to get Cauldra. What do they have? They're getting... Fails to find an equipment. Interesting. Alright, so we are going to Metallic Rebuke this. Tapping, tapping. This makes them have to pay 3 mana, so they only have 1 activation. I don't know if this is good or not. It's probably not good, but we're doing it. We just need to get to a spot where we get Urza. Alright, I'm going to crack this now, so I'm running out of time to play this game. Just going to make a poop. We already won game 1. Game 1 was easy with Urza Saga. This Lion Sash is going to be like quite the issue. Okay. We need Engineered Explosives X equals 2. Let's see. We can Whir for sword now. I guess I'm going to... What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I can cycle this, draw a card. I can Whir for Thopter, sword, make a bunch of Thopters. I guess I could do that. Alright. How's it going to work? We're going to go 1. We're going to cast Whir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. We're going to get Sword of the Meek. we're going to sacrifice Sword of the Meek to get back a token. This is going to come back into play. Yes. They don't have any they failed to find lands? Oh shit. That's so bad for them. Yes. Plus return this Stoner's Hand. We don't actually have anything to find with this, so we have to be careful. Pay 1. Sacrifice that. Oh shit, I forgot this. Stupid. Tap this. Cast this. We don't have any fetchables left. We'll draw a card. Urza Saga. Alright. We could have pinged this, but they have the Giver. Why not get Steam Vents if there's no fetchables? I wasn't that smart. Wasn't that smart. We could have also cycled the thing. They could get a Cauldra here. Hopefully they don't have Cauldra. And Batterskull? Okay. Well, thank you, Solitaire the Gaming. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We are playing some weird nonsense. And we're probably going to lose this game. But maybe all we need to do is draw an Urza. If we draw an Urza, we go infinite. Even through the Lion Sash. The Lion Sash is going to be annoying, but whatever. They have 4 activations. They can eat 4 things. We get to attack in the air for Emry. Alright. How do we want to do this? We want to play Saga. We're going to play Saga. We're going to go to combat. We're going to attack, attack, attack. Okay. There's no point in plussing. There's no point in tapping. There's no point in doing anything. I guess we have to be really careful here not to get our Sword of the Meek exiled. I guess we just ping them. I don't know. I really don't know what to do. I'm just gonna plus target the Steam Vents. They'll probably eat it with the Lion Sash, which is fine. Eat the Bauble, sure. Sure. So we can cast an Emry here. We'll keep this one. Alright, we're gonna tap Emry, target the Bauble. They'll eat it. Then they'll have 1 eat left, and we can probably do some sorting. They'll eat that. No, we can't do sorting because we don't have any mana left. Oh, I fucked that up really badly. I fucked that up really badly. So, if we eat this, they'll just eat it with the 1. I thought we had 1 more artifact. But we don't. It's okay, though. We just need to draw I don't know what the fuck we need to draw. Relic? I don't know if that's going to help. Relic. We're taking a lot of damage here. If they full pump, then they can pro whatever it. We'll see what they do. Reconfigure. Alright, we'll have to chump that. We'll have to chump that with the Gilded Goose. Oh, I guess we could take 1 hit from it. No, if we take too many hits from it, then they can just eventually Giver it through. But we can have Gilded Goose to block. Oh, they're taking Wrenn. They're giving it, what are they doing here? They're giving it pro green. Yeah, that's fine. Kills Wrenn. 1, 2, make a food. Wrenn dies. We'll just make a giant Saga token. Alright, so there's no point in playing Emry or anything like that. Is there any point in doing anything? Not really. They'll just eat our things. We'll just have 6. We just want to, unfortunately, we just have to... They have to win 2 games. So we're just going to let them kill us quickly. They're going to eat a bunch of stuff. This thing's going to be huge. They're putting all their eggs in one basket, though. If we would have saved this, I don't know. Maybe I probably played this very wrong, but we just need to draw an Urza. Boseijuing that, huh? Alright, well. Sacrifice itself, yes. Made a 1/1 Thopter. This Scavenging Ooze is quite the problem. The crazy part is we killed it and they got it back and we're now going to lose to it. And we get to make a big thing here. How big is our thing? We get to make a 8/8 plus we make the food. Let's see. Can we kill that thing? Also go 1, 2 food. We get 8. 1, 2, make a food. They'll just give it protection from a colorless, so we'll just jump. We can get an Urza Saga token, or I have the Giver. This Giver is causing us so many problems. We don't have a lot of removal in this deck to actually deal with the Giver, so it's like, oh, perfect. It's becoming a bit of a problem, this Giver of Runes. Let's just get Spellbomb. We drew a shitty card, and guess we attack. We can attack with this. We can attack for 11. They can block, pump it +4. They can go 1, 2, 3. I guess we'll just attack with these. Alright, we're just gonna... I did say I was gonna just F6 through the rest of the game. This Giver is just causing such a problem. We'll chump block with Emry. Or the Gilded Goose if they give it pro green. I mean, they can never give it pro any color. We'll just block with Emry. Create a food token. Eventually they're going to try Urion. They have Urion in hand. Exile of graveyards. It's kind of interesting. We need Urza. That's not Urza. Guess we can attack for 3. They wanted us to like attack with these two. It's weird. Eldamri's Call. I wonder what this is gonna get. Deputy of Detention. Well, I'm glad we have this Rebuke. This would be pretty bad if we didn't have the Rebuke. The worst part is I'm sure they have another land in their hand. The Land of Shame. Oh boy, this is quite the game. Prismatic ending, that thing? Sure. Alright, we could just prismatic ending this. We'll just jump with the token. We could get to the point where we could kill it, but we're running out of time. We can't actually win this game. We just have to win on time. I mean, they have to win 2 games. We won the first game. Thopter Foundry. We don't have Shadow Sphere. There's no Shadow Sphere in the deck, unfortunately. Unfortunately, there is no Shadow Sphere in the deck. Solitude. What are we exiling? Our construct token? Create food. Create food. Mox Amber. We can make a token with the Mox Amber. Alright, well, we're probably going to lose this game. But one Boseiju, and we just Boseiju the Lion Sash, and we, like, win this game. I don't know if we win. They're going to time out. We do need to make gooses. We need to make big things in case we draw... In case we draw an Urza or something. And then we could actually get out of this. We just need to kill this Giver. Alright. Urza. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't be making food here. Maybe I should just be F6ing to win. We just need an Unholy Heat to kill the Giver. A Boseiju to kill the Lion Sash. A Scalding Tarn to do nothing. Ugh. F6. I should Spellbomb. I guess we'll make a poopy. Eat all the food? No, we don't need to do that. We don't need to. I mean, we're winning. Alright. Crazy. Crazy. Our opponent was in a rough spot because they had to, like, play the police. But playing the police took them too long, so we did end up winning. GG's. Oh. Alright. We'll keep this hand. Pay 2. Play the goose. The goose is loose. Interesting. So, we could play an Emry here. But I think we play an Emry. Emry gives us a high chance of finding an extra whatever here. I think Emry's a good draw here. Like if we hit a Mox Opal or a Bauble or something. Hey. Like any of those. Whoa. 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 Opponent is not here to fuck around. Opponent didn't come here to fuck around. We can engineer explosives on one and wipe their whole board. I have a sneaking suspicion that they want to Blood Moon me. Is there any way that I can play around them Blood Mooning me? No, right? If I play, I could just play this on one. I'm just going to pass. I'm going to yield and pass. Sometimes. Alright. Take the one. It has first strike. Okay, well, let's just make an artifact creature. Alright. Probably choke if so. That's what they come here to watch, is me joking, so. Alright. Ooh, Boseiju. Let's just make people. Make all the people. Let's get a Mox Amber. Let's just get a Bauble. Play Boseiju. And let's see. Do we play explosives on 0 and pay the 1 just to grow these stupid things? Or do we play explosives on 1, they'll draw 2? That doesn't seem great. I guess I just pass. I'll attack for 3 and pass. Attack for 3 and pass the turn. No Springleaf Drum. Yeah, this is a list. This is a rough draft of a list. Okay. Okay. Guess they're going to Solitude this. So I traded an Urza Saga and a bunch of mana for all this stuff. Okay. I accept. Okay. Ranger Captain. Interesting. If you would have told me that they were going to play an island, I wouldn't have believed you. If you told me there was an island coming up, I would have been like, nah, you're fucking nuts. There's no way. We need blockers for Ragamuffin. Alright, let's get that Springleaf Drum that's not in here. We'll get a Mox Amber. Mox Amber will be useful one day, I promise. We have 3/3 blocks here, block there. We could play this as a 0. Just to have this grow above the size of this thing. We don't really need to do that. We don't need to get carried away. We know they have a Ragamuffin in their hands. Yeah, I think that this is Jeskai Blade. Yeah, that seems about right. Let's just take 3. It'll be okay. I want to save that blocker for Ragamuffin. Yep. Okay, let's draw blue source. Ooh. Ooh. Now that is a piece of candy. We're gonna plus. We're gonna return Misty. We need blue. We need blue in our lives. Let's just get Island. Keep our life total nice and juicy. Emry here. Now we have Metallic Rebuke up because the Mox Amber's online. We have... Is there a reason to play this now? I don't think so. 1, 2, 3. Holds up the Metallic Rebuke. I guess if we play the explosives, our construct token grows. I'm so confused as to what this is. A rug pile of garbage. Okay, Esper Sentinel. We don't really care about that. It's annoying, but it doesn't really change anything. Alright, we could block this now. We could just block this off. Block. This takes down Rebuke this turn, but we'll be okay. We have Emry now. Alright, do we need to draw a card? No, we can get a land back. We'll just keep all this stuff going. Alright, we drew a land. Let's crack this. Let's just get Papa Urza in play. Papa Urza is gonna be GG. GG. I guess we just explosives for 1. Say goodbye to the Gilded Goose. Tap. Tap. Cancel. Cast. Done. They'll get to draw a card here, but that's okay. Actually, they don't get to draw a card because we can go tap. Okay, we'll pay. Alright, so we would pay and then we can return. Oh, we fucked it up. I needed to tap this for the mana. Then I could sack this, replay it with Emry, tap this, tap the other thing. I don't know. Feel like they were getting wrecked. Alright, so what do we want against them? Probably Wear Tear for like Blood Moon. I think that's about it. Probably want this other Unholy Heat. We probably don't need Ensnaring Bridge. Never gonna do anything. Whir's pretty good. Whir's gonna be pretty hard to leverage. So is we'll just get rid of the Whir's. We probably don't even need this, to be honest. So if we're cutting all that, what can we bring in instead? I guess we could probably keep the... We could just keep the Whirs, I guess. We'll keep the Whirs, but we... I guess we keep it all. We don't need Soul Guide Lantern. And I hate Mox Amber in this deck. Veil for blue. I don't know what blue are they going to have. They're just mono 1-drops. Mono derpy 1-drops. They're probably going to bring in a bunch of blue cards that are going to wreck me because I talk shit about it. Obviously, we can't keep. This is great. It's the greatest stand I've ever seen. Alright, what color land are we fetching with this thing on the Gilded Goose? I guess we're getting a breeding pool. Okay. Too strong. Nope. Not too strong anymore. These guys pump each other. Javier Dominguez, world champion. No blocks. No, it won't be a Death and Taxes week. Oh, that was the best possible draw on the deck. Oh boy. Close your eyes if you're a fervent champion fan. Bad touch. The champ is dead. The champ. Right. Alrighty. Solitude, my goose. Oh my god, the humanity. They probably could have just prismatic ending that. They probably didn't need to solitude that. But I guess if they're going to draw, depends what they're about to do here. What on earth are they going to do here? Prismatic ending the Wrenn. Okay, okay, okay. They're fighting back. They will not go gently. I respect that. Alright, we'll cast out of this. Cast Emry. What are they drawing? Drawing Rest in Peace. Well, shit. They're drawing Rest in Peace. So this Emry is about to be... Alright, it's okay because we're going to draw Metallic Rebuke. Oh my god, it's so easy. It's just so easy to be so lucky. So easy. That was some bullshit luck right there. Some bullshit of bullshit luck. The spice must flow off the top rope. Okay. Well, is it better to be lucky or good? Better to be lucky. Don't think I win here. Good luck. GG's. Okay. All right. Well, manage the prediction. Sing me the song of points. All right. Doubter's in shambles. All right, let's see what we got here. Garbage, 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 garbage. A foil alternate art mythic. Wow, from Commander whatever. Blah.